We are talking holiday appetizers, entertaining, and parties. Welcome back to the Silly Kitchen. I have been in the kitchen, all day today, but I also pre-made a few things ahead of time, and I'm gonna go through everything that is in front of me right now and how you can make almost any appetizer a holiday appetizer just by the way that you plate and present. Let's go through what is on my island. And don't worry, you don't need to get a pen and paper out and take any notes here. In the description of this video, I'm going to link all of the actual recipes of everything that you see individually here, because that way, whatever you want to see, you can go pick and look at and then make yourself at home. Okay, let's start. We are gonna go left to right. Actually, this is my left, so it might be your right to left. Either way, we're gonna start over here. We have little mini appetizer cups. I am not the type to make pastries or pie crust or things like that, so at the store you can buy these beautiful little minis, put them in the oven, and then fill them with whatever you want. I did 3 different flavors and made them all look holiday-ish just by using white, red, and green little garnishes. So for the first one, I did mozzarella, fresh mozzarella with a basil leaf, as well as some homemade cranberry sauce and a little bit of pistachios on top, all crushed to make it look very festive. The next one, I did a artichoke and spinach dip. I also then kept a few spinach leaves, put them on the side so that you had that nice presentation, and then just a few little red peppers on top to give that little bright boom. Hello, beautiful. And last but not least, a beautiful triad of tomatoes, cucumbers, and feta on top of homemade hummus and a little bit of seasoning, and away you go. Does that not look so festive? Also, I have been in the kitchen all day and I am hungry, so I really want to put one of those in my mouth soon. Okay, on to the next one. All right, charcuterie boards are awesome, but charcuterie cups, super cute. People just take what they want. You don't have to make them all the same. Fill them with your favorite veggie sticks, some meat sticks, some bread sticks, a lot of different sticks, I guess. You can even just kind of roll up a little bit of prosciutto, salami, whatever you desire. Have them in a cup. People can take what they want, and then we're not all nibbling all over the place. Just a little alternative to doing a charcuterie board. Deviled eggs. Deviled eggs, I feel like, are a classic for so many occasions. Not Christmas, not the holidays, but I see them all year around at different parties, especially even barbecues outside when we have our get-togethers. But simply by using red, green, and there's no white in this one because the egg is already white, but you have that beautiful holiday spirit and that beautiful look on these deviled eggs. I decided to do some red pepper, I decided to do some microgreens, green onions, and even a little pickle and some paprika to make it all beautiful and festive. Just think about all the different ingredients in the world that we have access to that are red and green and white, and build your own ideas from there. All right, let's move on to crostinis. I make these all the time. You've probably seen recipes that I've included already if you've been watching, but to make them festive, all you have to do is bake those crostinis like you normally would with baguette or bread. Again, in the description, I will give you all the details on how to do that if you are new, but simply by using ingredients like roasted red peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, again with different cheeses, basil, tomato, and that homemade cranberry sauce that we used over here, we're making a whole bunch of different crostinis, all different flavors, and people can choose what they want. The other thing is that you may have noticed is I'm reusing a lot of different ingredients. So don't worry about buying 72 different items for your parties and your holiday gatherings. You know, you can use some of these red peppers in your charcuterie, in your cups, in your crostinis. So that way it's all different, but a little bit the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting hungry. Maybe my words are not making sense. Let's move on to the last 3 things and then we get to eat. All right, meatballs. I love making homemade meatballs, and guys, this is such a good one because I made these last night, and then all I had to do was heat them up, put them in my sauce, and dress them with some green onion, again, that I've used in other parts of my appetizers here. And to make it look like sprinkling snow, I just put some Parmesan on top because who doesn't love cheese? We need cheese in so many of our recipes over the holidays. And ta-da, we have holiday meatballs. All right, over on the far side, we have another one that is using very similar ingredients. Again, I bought the puff pastry frozen in the store, gave it a quick bake, and then filled it with the artichoke and spinach dip. Again, I kept spinach leaves to give that like fluffy outside beauty look, and then roasted red peppers on top. You can serve that cool or you can warm it up. Just be careful, your spinach will wilt in the oven if you're gonna choose to warm it up afterwards. But another beautiful piece. I think it looks so festive, but I'm reusing some of those same ingredients, making it so easy to throw a holiday party. Now, we need dessert, right? And if you have been to this show before, you know baking is not something that I love doing, but people do love a little bit of sweets in their life. So can I suggest that you make some holiday bark? And there are so many options for how you do this in terms of what ingredients you add, so go nuts. But in mine, I'm using the sweet and salty kind of combination. I want some walnuts, some pretzels with the salt on it, different chocolates. I even threw in dried cranberries in here. And to make it festive, oh, I knocked over one of my cups. Hold on. Oh, okay. All is good. What I do to make my bark festive is I add white chocolate chips on top. I sprinkle a little bit of, what is that stuff? Coconut. A little bit of coconut, again, like it's snowing. And green and red peanut M&Ms are everywhere for you to purchase, so throw those on top. These just sit in the refrigerator and then you break it apart. Again, the recipe for how I did this exact Christmas bark is in the description below, so make sure you watch all of the ones that you would like to make, or just watch all of them anyway, because you might want to throw this exact party at home. Putting together a holiday party does not have to be difficult and exhausting. Yes, it will take time, but things like I said, reusing some of the same ingredients, making things that you love to make already throughout the year and turning them into a festive looking appetizer is just as easy. I want to know, what are you guys making this holiday season? Are you going to try any of the ones that you see here? Thank you so much for coming by to the Silly Kitchen. I always appreciate your views, your comments. I love chatting with you about food because I am always hungry, and I am extra hungry right now, so I am digging into this. I know it's a lot of food to get through, but hopefully I have some friends showing up soon to help me with it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.